Hi! I'm Amy.
I'm Nika.
And welcome to our channel.
We did already do a Q&A, but it was kind of depressing, so we're going to try again.
Yeah.
So clip here. Right here. Here.
Right there.
Not to be like that, I'm having such a terrible time. Everything is kind of bad for me right now, so like, I get scared a lot.
So we filmed it about like 3 weeks in, and we were not having a good time.
The vibes were low, and so were
Yes.
we.
But now all of the most difficult things are finished.
3 months in, all
yeah.
the hard stuff is like finally done.
Yeah.
For now.
So we feel a bit more positive about our experience.
So hopefully we won't look like we're near tears anytime we answer a question.
Like the whole video is just us sitting there like.
The problem is just us finding negatives in everything.
I know,
about
I
living
feel
here.
so
I
bad.
know,
Like,
this
it's
video's
fine.
gonna come out and everyone's gonna be worried about us.
Like, are you guys good?
So I asked my Instagram followers, my friends and family, to ask us some questions about our first 2.5 months in Korea, and we're gonna answer them.
First we have our fave Korean 7-Eleven food, like convenience store or street food. I feel like for you it'd be the souffle.
Yeah, it's technically...
It was on the street.
Yeah, technically it was on the street, but I had this really good strawberry souffle in Myeongdong, which will eventually be in a vlog that will eventually be posted, but for right now I don't have an editing software that works, so this will probably be the second video on the channel. But yeah, I had a really good strawberry souffle on the street. Other than that, like... I mean, kebabs are obviously good. It's just like meat on a stick.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Or like the tteokbokki and then the sausage. And
Oh, yeah,
those
yeah.
are good. But I haven't really had one off the street. I had it from like a convenience store when we landed because I was hungry. I've had a lot of like, I guess convenience store like snacks because I was too scared to find the grocery store for the first like month here. And so I like the sandwiches because the white bread is really good and they already cut the crust off. And they have like a tuna mayo, which sounds gross, but it's good. And then
Tuna mayo is normal. My dad eats tuna mayo.
Sorry,
like, every
Jerry,
day for
it
lunch.
sounds gross to me. I'm sorry. I've tried a lot of the like onigiri, and I finally learned how to unwrap them because I would like take the thing out and then try to put the seaweed on, as if there isn't special instruction on how to do that when you take off the plastic. And some of them are good, but some of them are not my favorite.
Okay, speaking of being too scared to go grocery shopping, what is your grocery shopping like? Curious what you buy that is familiar and what is different.
One of the biggest changes is having to go like more frequently because obviously food isn't as processed here, which is good, but that means it goes bad fast, so
Yeah.
you can't like buy like as in bulk as much.
You also have to walk from the
Yeah,
store.
that's another thing. It's
So
like I
if
can only carry 3 bags, even though I live like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
So it's like I can only grab enough for like a week anyway. So that was like a big thing. And then things that are like similar, Nutella. I found Nutella here. I found strawberry jam. The imported Lay's chips have been my bestie. I have them with every meal and it's really bad, but...
Yeah. For me, going to the grocery store, like a lot of things, is a lot more anxiety inducing than it is in the States. But I will say, my signs like at my grocery store at least have a little English, so I have ideas about what aisles I'm walking down. I want to like, because the like quality of products is so much better here, like it's so much fresher and everything, but that means you really have to like cook it like right away and I don't have the wherewithal to make myself do that most times, so I don't do a lot of fresh grocery shopping.
I buy like, the thing I buy most is probably pork belly. I like the one that comes prepackaged because I'm too scared to talk to anybody about it. Also, let's just do a fun little game. Imagine every cooking device you could ever think of. Air fryer, toaster oven, microwave, oven. Think of that. And then, you know, think about only having one of those called a stove, a gas stove. I don't have a microwave. I don't have an air fryer. So I really can only cook things like on the stove. I was supposed to have a microwave. The girl who lived here before me did not like the microwave that the school provided, so she threw it away and bought a new microwave. And then when she moved, she took her new microwave with her.
Yeah, I will say like it did suck for her because she got this like nice big apartment, but the person who lived here before her got another job in a different city but is still in Korea, so all the stuff that like by any normal standards would have been left here got taken.
Yeah.
I had the opposite problem where my person that I replaced, she told me that they made her get out early. I'm pretty sure she was just running late and the cleaning crew came and she had to leave, but she left so much crap, like so much junk everywhere. I have managed to get rid of some of it and I had to throw a lot of it away, which sucks because you have to buy trash bags here.
But anyways, grocery shopping. I mean, in
Yeah.
general, the stores look like normal grocery stores.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of living there and your least favorite part?
I mean, least favorite is just like not knowing what's going on.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty bad.
not speaking the language. It's just
Okay, fine,
inconvenient.
I'll say it. I miss having a dryer. I really miss a dryer.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of like not that fun.
Yeah, they don't have dryers here.
Your clothes feel crunchy all the time.
Yeah. Public transportation kind of slays, but also
yeah.
having to be reliant on like something else to get you places is more difficult than we were used to. Dude, if you're on a bus, you leave on time, but for some reason like one of the buses is out of rotation. So
Right.
instead of like an 8-minute wait for your bus to come, it's like a 20-minute wait. And you just have to stand at the bus stop and wait.
Yeah.
Like
Or you miss the crosswalk and you see your bus pass you, and that one really hurts.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I didn't talk to many people in the States, but I took for granted that I could like easily converse
Yeah.
with people.
It's funny because if someone had asked what like our least favorite part, like these are very like normal things that honestly we're like getting used to. So it's like, oh, what's your
It's
least
not
favorite
even that
part?
bad,
Like,
yeah.
it's not that bad at all, dude.
2
Our
weeks
last
ago.
time,
Let's cut to past Nika and
if
Amy.
someone asked what our least favorite part is,
We're just like
the fact that I have to use cash everywhere I go.
Yes.
The
like
fact
that nothing I eat tastes good. I can't keep anything down. My stomach hurts all the time.
Okay, favorite part.
I don't know what my favorite part would be, because like I feel like right now I'm definitely out of the like this is a terrible like month or 2 of my life. So I'm like genuinely like happier in that, like just like comfortability wise,
Yes.
like ease of living.
This is a 2-parter. Do you have a favorite Korean meal, and does your favorite American meal taste different there?
Yes.
So first, do you have a favorite Korean meal? Tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu is what I've been on recently.
Yeah,
That sounds really good.
Tonkatsu is really good. I really, really like that it's super easy to get ramen here. I love ramen. I like that I can get ramen here, and I can do like a different ramen place every night.
I mean, Korean barbecue here is usually pretty good. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Oh yeah. Does your favorite American
Um,
food taste any
If we're
different?
talking like fast food, yes, but like mostly in a good way where it's like
Yeah.
fresher and better.
Yeah, I think like McDonald's, I've told her this before, like McDonald's tastes like how you think you remember McDonald's from your childhood tasting.
Less greasy too.
And and the fries are like always crispy.
Yeah, and salted. Yeah, like so like chicken and burgers here, pretty American. Tastes
Yeah.
pretty good.
Pasta is the same. How ramen is in Oklahoma, it seems like it's how pasta is here. Like you pay a bit of a premium for pasta.
I think it's when you get into more like the snacks. That's when you really taste the difference. Yeah, once you get to snacks that are like more American, they taste like really sweet and pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's why I only eat the imported Lay's chips.
Yeah.
Because all the other chips are like pretty sweet. What are some culture shocks us Americans should be aware of if we want to visit one day?
Okay, this is not a culture shock, but just to let you know, just to let everyone know, you have to scan your transportation card when you enter and exit the transportation. Train stations, it is obvious because you have to go in and out of them, and it doesn't let you go through unless you scan your card. But on the bus, you have to scan it when you're going out, or they're gonna charge you like the maximum amount of time that you can be charged for being on the bus. For the train station, you can only enter and exit for the ones that have like the green arrow pointing towards it. I've had to help like 4 foreigners in the 2.5 months that we've been here, just tell them like, just so you know, like, you can't go through the one with the red X.
Yeah.
Like,
And that symbol is pretty universal, I will say.
you have to go through the green arrow.
Green means go, red means stop, buddy. Not everybody, but like it's really common to like not hold the door for people.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not like rude either. It's just like not a thing, so you
Yeah.
can do it, but like don't be shocked if somebody like literally right in front of you will just let the door shut.
Yeah, people don't say like excuse me or sorry. Like
Yeah.
if you will get shoulder checked
Like,
on a busy street.
No,
and
or
there
on
is
the bus
nothing.
too. Like or the train, if they're getting off, like it's not really seen as rude here. They're just getting to where they have to go, so
Yeah.
like they will just like shove you out of the way.
Yeah, there haven't been a ton of like culture
I mean,
shocks.
like there's been some like sometimes restaurants are just like a bit different here. Like you
Yeah.
always get up to go pay. They never really bring you the check.
Yeah, you have to get someone's attention
Yeah,
to
so-
to have them help you.
Even like ordering and stuff, it's like a really common, instead of like waiting for like the waiter or server to come around, like you just yell out and get their attention.
Yeah,
also
like,
to have them come
Hey,
over.
can I get another water?
Choyo.
Yeah, you don't have like a waiter. Also, there's no tipping. I feel like that's like a universally known thing,
Yeah.
that tipping's really only in the US.
It's already like included in
But yeah, there's no tipping.
And I also want to say, like, even though like they're like keep to yourself, and we're talking about like sometimes they don't like hold the door open. People are still like really nice here.
It's definitely nicer when it comes to like the street vendor thing. You don't get harassed here by people trying to sell stuff on the street. The only thing is like people will force a flyer into your hand. I've learned personally, and like my advice is like just take it. They get paid by the amount of flyers that they give out, and it's something insane like 2 cents a piece of paper. There will be a trash can eventually. Like just take the paper from them, shove it in your pocket. Like it's so much easier than just being like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you.
Yeah.
But the one time someone did speak to me randomly in English on the street was I was walking by and I was like, I guess I had my makeup done and I was dressed up kind of nice. So there was like a middle-aged man sitting in the street and he just looked at me and he said, good, as I was walking by. And I was like, 감사합니다.
Okay, man.
Yeah, other than like the public transport and like the restaurant thing, it's like Korea is really friendly to foreigners. Students work a lot harder, so they've at least studied like some English. And also they like consume English media more than we consume Asian media. So
Yeah.
most people you're going to talk to are probably going to know some English, especially if you're in like Itaewon, Gangnam, Seoul.
The touristy spots.
Yeah, the touristy spots. There are gonna be people that speak English, and all of the buses, all of the trains, they all speak English. Like
Yeah.
it'll say the Korean name, and it'll say the English name, and then sometimes it'll even have like Japanese or Chinese.
What station were we at? That one with like the huge building. It was like every language.
Yeah. It was like Korean, English, Japanese,
yeah.
Chinese, and then like German.
Yeah, it was.
I guess another like culture thing to be aware of is like if there's an old person, you should probably like give them your seat.
Yeah.
And also, like, be very aware of signage.
Yes.
Like, it's really easy because all the signs are very easily understandable if you look at them. But the problem is, we've seen so many foreigners that just don't have any spatial awareness. So, like, there are sections of the train that are only for, like, elderly and disabled people. There are seats that are only for pregnant women. And, like, it's just normal there that you don't sit in those seats if you're not that person. If a train is really busy, people will sit in the pregnant woman's seats, and then if a pregnant woman gets on, they obviously are supposed to move. But like people don't sit in the elderly seats, like young people.
Yeah.
If you're not elderly or disabled, those seats are open, even if the train is super busy.
Another one real quick. People leave like bags and stuff on the table to
Oh, yeah.
reserve it, and not just like bags, like wallets and phones, like
Yeah.
valuables that you would never do, because in America you'd probably get robbed, but here you can like leave it, go order, and it just like reserves your spot.
Yeah, this might be a culture shock to Americans if it's something you don't know about Asian countries, especially Korea. You are being recorded literally everywhere you go.
Oh yeah,
Like
CCTV.
you're on CCTV constantly, like literally, unless you're in like the bathroom or like a changing room. Like
Yeah, our apartment hallways, CCTV.
yeah, the
As soon as you step
elevator,
out,
like
CCTV.
yeah. But so that's why people like leave their bags, leave their wallets and phones behind. It's like no one is gonna try to steal your stuff.
I know somebody's like, Rita, that feels weird. I was like, it really doesn't.
It
Like, it's
doesn't
more
matter at
comforting,
all.
to be honest.
Yeah, like
especially
I'm
as
not
like
doing anything.
linen, especially
Yeah.
like at night. It's just like you feel better.
So for the most part, it's like Korea's really like not. You don't have to be worried to come here.
I'm sure there's more. We're probably just a little more used to it now.
Okay. Similarly, how are you adjusting to the culture?
Better.
Yeah, better now. For us, like I don't know.
I mean, it's gone a lot better now that we don't have to talk to people as much because we have like debit cards.
Yeah, now that we can order things on kiosks and make online orders.
I feel like we're doing okay. As long as you're not like super arrogant coming into it, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, the adjusting itself, like the getting used to a new country itself was not the bad part. It was like the immigration.
No, that was
the,
awful.
Like identity verification. Like
insane.
that stuff was really bad. It feels like we've been here so much longer.
Yeah, it really does. Like
it was hard, but
It was
also
really bad.
it was not supposed to be this hard.
It
Like,
was not.
For
like,
some reason, everything was going wrong.
every other foreign teacher at our job was like shocked about what we had to go through because
Yeah.
they're like, that's not really normal.
Yeah.
That's not what should have happened.
Our personal experiences were difficult, but like the adjusting itself and
Yeah.
all that stuff is like it hasn't been bad.
A drag race.
Have you been able to watch Drag Race yet? No, and I am
We haven't been
miserable
able to
about
watch
it.
anything. Should have been grinding so hard so we could get a VPN sponsorship.
If you're a VPN company and you want to sponsor us, we are available.
I don't know what my biggest
Can you
change
ask?
is.
Can you ask?
Oh,
Say it.
biggest change. Biggest changes we've experienced. I mean, like, food has been pretty big for me. Just getting used to that and like figuring out how to grocery shop with like food that doesn't last as long, and then just like not knowing how to make anything because anything American you make here tastes kind of funky and sweet.
I don't know, just that I have like a quote unquote 9 to 5 now. I do definitely prefer like, I will say my job was more fun and I got paid better. But I also did like the like non-traditional working, like it's kind of fun to be like doing different things every day and like, oh, some days I work a 12-hour shift, some days it's a 4-hour shift, and then maybe I get 3 days off because I worked like 3 12-hour days in a row. Like I honestly, for me personally, I like prefer that kind of environment. I just like it because I'm not great at like managing my time. So I'm not great at like, okay, I have a 9 to 5, so like I'm gonna work out in the morning and then I'm gonna go to work, and then when I get home from work I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna do the laundry. Like I'm not really good at that. So it's nice to have like more than 2 days to like do something.
Yeah.
That is a change that I haven't gotten used to yet. Like try to do some like actual useful things at night instead of just being like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I want to lay in bed.
I love laying in bed.
So that's a change I need to make, not one I have made.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What's your favorite thing you've done so far? I don't know if she would agree, but I would say my favorite thing was maybe a little NCT concert that we had on like our third day in the country.
Crazy.
That weekend was probably the favorite thing that I've done. And I think it's because, like, although we were very jet lagged because they made us come to work like 12 hours after we
It was
landed,
insane.
and we had no idea what was going on, and we didn't
Fell
have
asleep
any
at my
money.
desk.
Yeah, we saw NCT, which is my favorite K-pop group, and then the next day we met up with my boyfriend and a couple of his friends. It was just like really nice to like hang out with people and not be stressed about anything. Our first trip to Hongdae was also really fun once we ate something.
Dude, yeah, we need to carry snack packs on us
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah, K-pop concert was probably like one of the best things I've done here, easily. It was like our birthday, so it was a nice little treat. I really did enjoy that. It was like my first K-pop concert ever in Korea, so I can have that little slave flex. I mean, Han River was pretty good. I felt pretty relaxed
that
there.
was a good day too. That was a really good day. But Han River was fun. I think, well, we had different experiences. I think the fireworks show was kind of fun too.
The fireworks for me was so funny. Yeah, we had different experiences. We were not together. That's what you mean. So we planned to be together.
I told her
We
to
were
show
not
up
together.
early. I told her that it was going to be crowded and that she needed to show up early, and then I get a text that says, I'm going to be right on time.
What happened was, I actually didn't want to go. I think I was laying in bed before I left, and I fell asleep, but I knew I could have canceled last minute, so I decided to go anyway. And I was like, you know what, pull through. Don't stay home all weekend. Like, do something fun. Go see your friend. And I was like, okay, whatever. And
then
then
she
like
didn't see
public
me.
transportation is always
So,
like a
like,
bit
4
iffy
hours
with
later.
me. I'm either going the wrong way or I miss the train by a minute and then I wait 12 for the next train. And then I hit traffic. But she sent me her location. I was like, yeah, whatever, like I'll go find it. And I was gonna make it in time before the fireworks show like even started. Like I made it to where supposedly she was and the show hadn't started. But I mean, Naver Maps is kind of just like a little silly, goofy app. It loves to tell you you're going the wrong way. It loves to tell you you're across the street for some odd reason. And it also loves to lead you to where your friend is not for the fireworks show.
Yeah, so I sent her like my current location.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it sent
Probably,
her
way
like
over there. I think I passed her
2
on
blocks.
the way in.
Yeah, literally there was like one entrance to get in, and we were right next to it.
I think
so
I was
she
like half a mile the opposite direction.
So she like walked like past us.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, and there were nice fireworks. I'm so glad I got to hang out with people I did not know. I was following the map and I made it to the map destination and I was like, that's so cool that I do not see my friends. That is so cool. Thank you. And it's really packed at this point because again, I got there pretty late. So I just decided to like start walking up one of the paths. And like the path is like now lined with people because I didn't realize I was walking closer to the fireworks where more people are so they can see. It's getting bad. Like the fireworks are starting very soon. I'm very aware of that. Everybody's standing with their cameras out and I've had my 2 phones in my hand like for like, please let me find these people. You know, at the end of the day, you already know I don't. But what I do hear out of the corner of my ear is English. And in desperation, I go up to these 2 guys and I say, hey, I'm lost. Can I stand here with you? And they said, yeah. They're so nice. They let me stay with them while the fireworks start. And I lose service. And I spend nearly the whole fireworks show trying to get some sort of reception to find my friends. And I didn't. And the fireworks were cool. I was trying so hard. I was like going through like messages, Kakao friend. Like I was going through on both phones too. Like I would disconnect from the hotspot to hope like it made the one phone work.
Yeah.
Radio silence. And it was like slightly working too before the fireworks started. So I don't know. I guess everybody was like posting or something. I don't know how because I didn't have service. I was like, how do these people have service? So I just hang out with them.
Our pre-played plans.
Yeah. I was just hanging out with them, and then like the show was over.
Yeah.
My favorite text is when she said, "We're moving. We're by a white tent on the like whole strip of the Han River." I'm like, thank you so much.
Well, in my defense, there were
I know.
many other texts that were like, we're by this sign and this
I
statue.
didn't get those. I only got we're by the white tent, and I said,
and I was like looking up like Pokestops to be like, if you open up Pokemon Go, I'm by this Pokestop. Like
throughout the whole show, like I'm getting to know my new friends. Got the Kakao talks. I haven't talked to them since, but I could. And we're just like, you know, sharing experiences. And they're like, you know, like they were really sweet. They're like, you know, like you're welcome to just hang out with us if you can't find your friends. Like I think maybe they like felt like maybe I was lying and I didn't have friends. But they're like, yeah, you can come with us. We're gonna walk to Itaewon. And I'm like, oh,
they were gonna go to a club.
Yeah, and honestly, if Amy didn't answer me, I was just gonna go walk with them. I was like, I got nothing else to do tonight. Might as well go party. But eventually, I get like, I want to get service again, and I do find them.
I think the Han River just has good vibes. Like that's why, because like there wasn't really anything fun that happened, but we waited for the crowd to leave like afterwards, and we just sat next to the Han River, and I was like, this is a good day.
Yeah, it's something about it. It's just so relaxing and peaceful. So, anyways, that was a good moment. I feel like the fireworks was fine too.
The fireworks were good. They were
I
cool.
had fun.
I had never seen like flower-shaped fireworks before.
Yeah, they're like stars and
cats.
stuff,
So
it was fun. Yeah. I did spend a lot of my time though looking at my phones because I was like, I didn't want to miss anything if like we're trying really hard to find me because I was like, surely at this point she's just sitting and watching the show. But I don't want her to be stressed if I'm just like watching the show while she's like, Nika, where are you?
Anyways, I am probably gonna cut a lot of that out because we just talked for like an hour and 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little vlog and Q&A. And hit the like button, please. Subscribe.
So we can get a VPN sponsorship.
Yeah, please subscribe so we can get a VPN company to sponsor us. Follow us on socials. They'll be in the description.
Yeah, there's a bit more frequent updates, at least on her social.
Yeah. Tiny bit. Yeah. I think I've posted like 3 things since we got here.
I'm hoping at this point we'll be able to like upload more. The only problem is we're not doing this.
Yeah. I have a lot of it. What's funny is like we filmed this 2.5 months. I have a lot of footage, like maybe 2 to 4 or 5 videos worth of footage from before now.
Yeah.
And those will be uploaded eventually. But like I said, I did not have a good editing software. Believe me, I've tried. Final Cut Pro, I don't know why people use it. I don't understand. So I had to wait till I could afford Adobe again. This is gonna go up first, and then you're gonna get like videos from summer where we're like wearing short sleeves.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And let us know if you have any ideas about what you want us to do
Yeah.
next.
Now that we have money, kind of.
Now that we might have money.
Now we potentially. Bye-bye.
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 What is this?
Thank you for watching.
Okay. Bye.